The main objective of the advanced medical team that was deployed within 24 hours was to stabilize critically injured patients and then to evacuate them. The scope of the disaster was beyond expectations, and the team had to improvise.
Edgar Pierre here. To start, personally, this is probably my third or fourth trip on one of these disaster relief. When it comes to immunization, if you have a tetanus shot and you have all your immunizations, that should actually be adequate. If you food, just gotta actually just go ahead and bring, protein bars, candy, water, Gatorade, that kind of stuff. And again, you can't have a big bag with you because really you go in sometime in a private jet. So as much, like protein bars and granola bars, that kind of stuff. When it comes to going down there, equipment you need is actually, you got to remember, you're going for disaster relief. When I got there around noon on Wednesday, and I worked until Friday about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We were prepared for me to come back to Miami. I must have slept maybe an hour and a half during that time. It was just a matter of walking up and down, taking care of patients. And again, you're in the same tent as the patients. But now when they're in pain, remember the first 24 hours all we had was ibuprofen. It wasn't until the next day we started getting morphine. We constantly tore it off. The patients were in pain, and it was nonstop. The patients were being triaged and sent to either the United States, Canada, or Martinique, and as they left, more patients kept coming in. So it was a constant walking around. It's like being an intern all over again, but this time we didn't get to go home because of the 80-hour week. There was no 80-hour week here.
It's one of the first patients that I was able to help, and you see me smiling, and I'm smiling because I was able to help him. But the sadness in this boy's eyes, he lost his mom, he lost his right arm. That's the picture that stays in my mind.
I want to make sure that we let everybody at the ASA, all ASA members know the complete and tireless work that occurs to the people that are still here on the ground in Miami to get supplies down there, work with different companies around the world for donations of ventilators. We're reaching out to the ASA members for any help, either on this side or actually on the ground in Haiti, to help us push this along to take care of the patients in their crisis.
No shower, one bathroom that we kind of all try to share with each other. Food was scarce, and the first 24 hours there was hardly any food. And then the very next morning, someone just brought a suitcase of granola bars and gummy bears. There was people. The UN helped us a lot by bringing drinking water bottles, but again, it was also for the patients. And as the days got longer and longer, sometimes the water would run out. We slept pretty much on the floor. That was the first 48 hours.
On our way to our private jet we flew on, we were fortunate to have volunteers drop off some food and Subway sandwiches. I had to ration for the next 48 hours. Our area was in the same place where the patients were, so we really did not want the patients to see that we were eating, so we shared our food with the patients, the families that weren't injured as well.
We do have space and upgraded accommodations now in a tent, of course, for up to 100 volunteers. So we're reaching out to the ASA members for any help, either on this side or actually on the ground in Haiti, to help us push this along to take care of the patients in their crisis.